right, grade 5s? I'm holding something here, and I would love you to tell me what it is. I'm going to, don't know if you can see what I've got here. I'm going to hold it up for you so you can have a better look at it. Here we go. Does anybody know what this is called? Yes, it's called a scale. And we get, why it's called a scale? It's because we get on it and we can weigh ourselves, and it goes up 1 kilo, 2 kilo, 3 kilos, 4 kilos, and so it goes up. And we can see how much we weigh. But when we have a graph, now let's put this line across the bottom here. There you go. This has got all the months of the year. And up the side of this graph, here we have the numbers. So we can say in January, there were 4 children that got awards. So we would make our bar graph here. And then in February, 8 children. So we would make our bar graph this high above the February. But you know what? We can't always just work in ones. This scale here is jumps of ones. Because sometimes, as we've seen at assembly, there's many children that get certificates. So over here, I've got a different scale. Can you see what my scale is? It's in jumps of 3. So now, if January, there are 15 in my class that get certificates, then the bar graph will be up to here. Maybe in February, everybody worked very, very hard and it doubled to 30. And then we would go here. And then maybe in March, it went even higher. And it went right up to 33. So as you can see, the scale is very important. We have to look at how it jumps. Look at this scale. Oh my word. I wonder if anybody can tell me what this scale is jumping in. See over here? This scale starts at 15. That's always a very good clue. And then the next one is 30 and then 45. So we can work out from these jumps that the scale here is 15. It's got to be the same every time it jumps up. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've just learned now. Okay, so first of all, we're looking at the scale, right? There you go, the scale. The first thing I want you to know is the distance between numbers must be the same. So when we have the scale here, you'll see the distance is exactly the same between each one. That's a very important part of the scale. Then the next part that I want to show you is we put data on our graphs using the scale. So the scale will tell us how high or how low, and the numbers will guide us to where we plot our data. And then the last thing I want to tell you about the scale is, let's have a look here. See if I can open it up for you over here. Look at that. There you go. Let me just put it like that, okay? You must work out the jumps from one number to the next to be able to read the data on the graph. And that's very important. So if you have a graph, let's just look at this graph over here. If you have a graph like this, you first have to look at what the jumps are. That's your scale. My scale here is every jump is 10. So 2 jumps would be 20. So when I read this one over here, I see Annie caught 60 fish. And so I can work out, according to the jumps here, the data on my graphs. Thank you, my lovelies.